At this point, you should have a character that moves, and we just programmed in the last tutorial to shoot projectiles out of it, but now we have to decide what do we want those projectiles to do. Now, in my game, I have these coconuts that do damage, so you want to be able to destroy the coconuts. So you should have maybe some sort of sprite that you want to destroy or affect with the projectile. And so make sure you have that before this part of the tutorial. So yeah, now we're going to decide what happens when you actually shoot one of those obstacles or items. In this case, it's a coconut for me. So we have to decide what happens if the peanut is touching the coconut. So keyword there was if. And you know how to check if two are touching. So peanut is touching. And we'll check if it's touching the coconut. Okay, now we decide, well, what happens? Maybe in your game, you get a point. Now, once again, this does not have to be the exact same as mine. Maybe you get a power-up. Maybe you have something else happen. But you get to decide what happens if you destroy one of those. So I'm going to say I get a point, so score equals score plus 1. And then a few things need to happen. First of all, I want to send the coconut back up, right, because it is destroyed. So I'm going to set it back to the top. So sprite.y coconut.y equals, and I'm going to use a random number here. And this will determine how high up it goes. So this will sort of make it take a long time to come back down or not so long time. Because I'm going to make it from 450 up to maybe like 750 or maybe even 1,000. That makes it so I don't know when the next coconut is going to come. It's going to go to a random Y location, but it's going to be off the screen somewhere. Actually, negative. Sorry, that should be negative 450 to negative 1,000. Okay, and next the coconut dot x. Well, if we destroy it, it should pop up also in a new spot. So this one is going to be another random number. This time from 0 to 400. I messed that up. So now if I shoot it, it is going to reset to the top. Okay, so that's almost good. So now you see my coconut is destroyed and it comes back down eventually. Sometimes it comes back quickly. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. Okay, so you might, well, there's one more thing though. Maybe I want to be able to reload, so I want to be able to shoot another if I destroy the coconut instead of waiting for my peanut to keep going. So remember, we can only shoot our peanut if it is, y is less than 50. So how about if we hit the coconut, let's set our peanut back to the top as well, maybe to negative 100. And that'll make sure now that as soon as it touches the coconut, it cuts back to the top and we can shoot again if we want. So you'll notice now as soon as I hit the coconut, I am able to reload. Last thing is you might want to add a sound. If you hit the coconut, that means you got a point. So maybe you want to know. You can search. I think I used something like that. That one's good enough. Okay, so now I can shoot a projectile, I'll get a point, and it makes a sound. Let me try one again. There you go. So that is how you destroy projectiles in your game. Good luck, everybody.